went to see the movie Fear last night, okay, because Deion Taylor had invited me to the screening. And John, you didn't want to go with me because horror movies, you don't really...
No, I don't do scary movies. No, ma'am. Nope. Nope. Nope.
And I said, and I thought to myself, John, you could really go because I don't know how scary it's really going to be. I mean, it might be suspenseful, but I went to see it. Terrence J is in it, King Batch is in it, Annie Alonso is in it. So I went, it was really suspenseful and it is very scary. It is so scary. And I was sitting there and Deion Taylor, the director, was like a couple seats from me. And it was so many moments, I literally sound people, y'all better turn me down because I'm that kind of person when you scare me, I was like, ah! Ah! And I was doing that. And I loved it. I loved it. Joseph Sikora, who plays Tommy in Power Book 4. He's not Tommy. He is not Tommy, and T.I., they were all really good. T.I. was not T.I. They were so great with their acting. But I just have to tell you this. A couple walked into the theater really late, and they was really loud. Okay, y'all always, you sit next to those people who are so loud. And when I tell you, when you come into a theater when the movie is playing, you're supposed to be quiet. This girl came in, and then they were late. She came in with a popcorn, and you know when those people go, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And she had a big old butt, so her ass kept hitting my neck. When I tell you, in a theater is when you're not supposed to have a big booty, because they don't give you nothing. So it was me and my assistant, Edie. This girl and her boyfriend talked through the entire movie. They was just talking. And I just want to say, people who, when y'all talk during the movie, y'all think people can't hear you. We can hear you. I knew that this girl's babysitter was late. I knew that the popcorn was hurting the molar in the back of her mouth. She and that boyfriend was so loud, and then she kept talking to the screen. This girl was talking to the screen. Literally, and I don't want to give away the movie, but you know, it's always somebody who they want to stay in the house, and this girl looks and she was like, "Bye, bitch, go on out the house. You better go." Then they had a friend who came late, and the girl was like, "We over here! We over here!" I'm like, they ain't even killed nobody yet, and I finally, and I try not to say anything to anybody. I couldn't take it anymore, and I said, I gotta say something to this girl. But here's the thing, I didn't know how she would react. I was prepared for anything, but I'm thinking, this girl got nothing to lose, because anytime you come late to the movie, you talking and texting, and you loud, you ain't got nothing to lose. If somebody to tell you to be quiet. And the whole time I'm thinking, okay, Sherri, you got a lot to lose because you have a talk show. And this girl, no, you ain't got to clap. But I'm thinking to myself, because you've seen those people I'm like, she gonna get ratchet. If I say something, John, this girl's gonna get ratchet, and this is the kind of girl who don't mind if the movie stop, if she gotta do something. And I'm sitting here going, okay, if this girl do something, I'm from Chicago, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to me. And so, but I also was thinking, I said, now I will be able to explain this on The Breakfast Club. Me getting into a fight. I ain't gonna be able to explain this to People magazine. This just not gonna go. Sherri Shepherd was fighting in the movie theater. So all this is going through my head, and they just talking, and I finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I said, whatever happens is just going to happen. And I turned around, I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, we can hear everything that you were saying. You gotta be quiet. And she looked at me and she was like, because I said something. So then she turns to her boyfriend and she was like, so anyway, so now you loud whispering. And I said, it's okay, we only got 15 more minutes. Everybody ain't dead yet. I can make it through the movie. So I say to y'all, if you whispering, you gotta just know other people sitting there, they wanna see the people dying in the horror movie. But Deion Taylor, thank you so much for the invite. This movie was incredible. You made it for under $1 million, and you did it. You're owning it, you're distributing it. It's an independent film, so please go and support it. The actors did it for next to nothing, and it was really scary, and it was really good, and I had a lot of fear. So thank you so much, y'all.